100 likes?
100 likes.
100 likes. Hey, you heard? No, you stay right here, man. You stay right here. Look, you heard it here first.
100 likes, and we'll. Yo, man. Hey, I don't know if we should do that though. I don't want to blow this thing up. You know, it's like shit. I gotta sell it. So maybe we can get rid of that scene.
Let's keep this going somehow.
What up, YouTube? We're back. Today, we're gonna do a little thing on this car. As you guys have seen before, we talked about it enough, I guess. This is a 2011 C6 Corvette Grand Sport.
Let's face it, Harry, the vet gets them wet.
There's quite a few different models that the C6 came in. It came in as a base, which I believe had a 5.3 liter LS1. Later on, they went, I believe, to a Grand Sport. I don't know. Somebody some of y'all can correct me. I don't know. But the Grand Sport came with a 6.2 liter LS, and then there's a Z06, which is a 7 liter, and you have a ZR1, which is a 6.2 supercharged. This configuration, however, is a 6.2 liter that was bored and stroked out to almost a 7 liter. It's a 416 stroker that has a massive 7 rib Pro Charger on it that makes roughly on pump about 800, right around 800 horsepower, and on E85 with some methanol spray makes a little over 1,000.
We up in a damn spaceship, kid. Got down. Yeah.
At least that's what I've been told, and that's what the paperwork said from the previous guy.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God.
But I tell you what, driving this thing, I'm all smiles because it's actually terrifying, because you lay in quarter throttle and it wants to kill you. So tires break loose, and Unlike other Corvettes, this is a little bit unorthodox. I'm running a pretty small tire setup in the front and in the rear. In the front, we're running a 235/35/19. And this current configuration has a 555 G2 by Nitto. And in the rear, just because of how the fitment is, if you can take a look at that sidewall, there's, it's not very legible, you know, but it is a Nitto 555 G2. So you're
Liar.
And it's a 275. So factory Corvettes come with a 3 number in front of, you know, the other 2 digits, where this is more of a drift car, and I kind of want it to stay loose. And this is a street car. We're not professional drivers here or nothing. So we're trying to yeet and make put some smiles on our faces. That said, it's not your typical Corvette. Again, we've showed you guys before, but we'll touch on that again. This has a full PBM front to rear suspension package, from coilovers to control arms, knuckles, has billet knuckles front and back. A little overkill for this type of vehicle. This is more like competition style suspension setup. Could be used on a competition vehicle, but it is not. We build competitive cars for the street, I guess. And we don't even drive them on the street.
What?
We just go to car shows and take first places, I guess, between Jeff and I. We like a little bit of both, you know. Primarily our cars are built to have a good time in, you know. Midnight Auto, SPL, special, right? So it's the way we put them together in a special type of way. You add the good bits here and there, and then the power bits here and there to have it sound good, look good, and obviously perform well.
Nice.
Other than that, when we take a couple of peeks at it, honestly though, a lot of these cars, there's not much to them. I mean, just looking at it, it is already off the get-go, it's a good looking car. Like, the additions on the bottom, I think the ZR1 came with this like carbon fiber lip package that's underneath. It's got a little side splitter, side skirt. It's got the front lip and the rear diffuser. And I don't know if the wing is part of it or not, but the wing gives it a little bit more pizzazz. But as far as like the overall look of the car, it has really wide, like the Grand Sport along with the Z06, they have a really wide rear and front fender arch, making it so you can squeeze a big tire if you're a drag boy, if you're a roll race guy. You can put big old 335s and 315s on, whatever you're into. We're into sliding things, you know. So some aftermarket taillights, I don't even know what the heck they are. Somebody can put it in the comments what they are, but they look really good, a lot better than stock stuff. This thing's a little bruised and battered and kind of rough around the edges, just because it is a drift car. It's not beat up by all means, but it's in pretty decent shape. As far as the interior goes, before I got this car, this thing had some bride seats in it. Currently, I mean, not much different, you know. Got a personal steering wheel, got some Part Shop Max hydraulic e-brake on it, and then I don't forget what short shifter, but they have their shift knob as well. And then obviously a shirt's tucked in, cup holder. It's a must for any drift nerd, you know. And then I'll pop the hood real quick. As far as the hood goes, I don't know. A bunch of people asked me questions about this already. I don't know what hood this is, but it's a full carbon hood that got painted, you know, paint matched, and did this little thing by the previous owner, but it looks good. As far as under the hood goes, I mean, it's big and ugly. You know, yeah, big and ugly. Not much to look at, honestly. This is not as pretty as the engine bays that Jeff and I put together, but again, this was built by somebody else. If I would have built it, it'd probably look quite a bit different. But basically, the way I got this car was from a friend of mine from Las Vegas, and I traded him an S15 for this thing. And the S15, you know, it was a good car. Basically a stock spec car that I traded for this, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Let's just say it was a lot. And as you guys saw in the last video, if you haven't, go take a look at it, but we ended up yarding out the transmission because your boy went a little ham and snapped the gearbox. Other than that, there she is, all in her glory. And you know, it's as good as it looks, it is a lot of car. I know that the whole transaxle thing kills it for me. I think if I were to actually like build one, even I would want it to look similarly to this, but I think I'd put a transmission, because since it's a transaxle, the transmission's in the back along with the diff. A lot of guys, drift guys that go competitive or semi-competitive, they end up yarding out the transaxle and doing a transmission and redoing the transmission tunnel, putting it right behind the motor. Not as 50-50 weight ratio, but should be good as far as like and easy as far as changing things out, transmissions or whatever, clutches or whatnot. Along with, most people end up changing out the rear to a quick change, and that's when I guess it makes it a little bit easier. Then you have, just like in any standard car, diff in the back, transmission right almost near your legs. So maybe as far as owning one, it would be a little bit easier, but every time you got to service the drivetrain, the ass end has to come off or the front end has to come off. It's a little ridiculous. I like my S chassis, but it is pretty cool. It's yeah, I think if I were to build one, I would do it in that manner, but maybe with a different motor. I don't know. I like the LSs. It's just I don't know.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, they sound a little ugly, but it's okay. I like them. This one sounds rowdy. I don't know what's going on, what combination. I think it's got like, it has hooker headers. What in the hell? These guys over here testing their brakes or something. He was just going 90 miles an hour and then decided to stop real quick. Bro, that's an Astro van,
watch him start
man.
doing donuts.
Bruh, kick it. Come on. Clutch kick.
You won't.
You won't?
Oh, he's doing poles.
Oh, shit, son. Get it. Watch a little e-brake entry. Be like, oh, shit. Hey, run it. That's our friend. That's the Type R Kyle from the last video.
Yeah.
He's sitting over there. He's helping us do some rollers. I was like, light up the fit with the Astro and give it a little drag race. That'd be kind of funny. Those guys over there, they're testing the anti-lock brake system. I was like, well, it looks like a bunch of drifters out here. We're testing tires and suspension components or something. This is a disclosed location. Some of you locals might know because of the scenery, but
what is it called in Nevada? What is it? Area 51.
Oh, yeah.
Undisclosed.
No,
testing.
this is its cousin, distant cousin, Area 52. We're not that far away. Maybe 52. As far as the car goes, I mean, just like you guys saw, it does go on the highway just fine. It's a good street car. It's just terrifying to drive. With that, I'm gonna shameless plug. If anybody wants to buy it, let me know.
Definitely. I want to take one moment though, real quick. So the first time Nico got this car, around the first time, I came over to the shop and he's like, "Hey, I wanna show you something real quick." Obviously, we went to a disclosed location in Mexico. Mind you, this is like the first time I've ever been in a car with like this much power and somebody that like actually will drive it to that extent. And so he's like, all right, just got the camera rolling. I was like, yeah, I got the camera rolling, ready to go. I'm sitting in the seat, I'm sitting there. I'm not even kidding. I'll find the video. If I can find it, I'll plug it. The second he let on the gas, I'm not kidding, my ass came out of the seat up and literally had to hold on to the bar, hunker myself in. I don't even know if I got the angle recorded, but this thing is terrifying. And I can only imagine being behind the wheel like this guy said.
It's fucking scary. It's honestly, it's very, very scary. And I'm not a little girl, all right?
No,
but this is a little scary. Yeah, see, even like this stuff is a little battered, I don't know what's going on. This is Nevada heat, getting the best of her. Honestly, it's a nice car, and when it comes to like cars, I have this like weird, not love-hate, but if I don't love it, I don't keep it. And since I didn't build it, even though it looks incredible and a lot of you guys would kill to have something like this, I just like, it's a mixed feeling for me because I didn't build it. I mean, granted, I can take it apart, but it's just a lot of stuff to take apart. And with the amount of stuff we have going on and the cars, the work, builds, all the stuff, family, it not enough time in the day, man. I wish there was like a week of worth of time in a day, so you can get a lot of stuff done. But unfortunately, we're dealt 24 hours. That's all you got, boys and girls. Well, we're wrapping up, but you see that big beautiful mountain back there in the background? It's a little future thing. The boys and I might go out and do a drive out there, and maybe in the comments go see if you want to see some more like artistic type stuff for us to record, like some really cool rollers with some music in the background, just so you can kind of like put it in the back, sometimes glance over and see some cool, sick whips, but also good music, so you can work to, vibe to, whatever you're into, you know. Maybe you're wrenching underneath the car, but maybe if you'd like to see something like that, let us know. All right, but for now, it's time to dip, and let's go back to the shop.
What's up?
Should I wait till he runs by? I don't want to scare the shit out of him. I don't want to scare that old guy. Poor guy.
Good.
This thing sounds
Hey,
like...
Justin said it. He has headphones in. He's all right.
A few moments later.
Deliver us.
Your Uber has arrived.
Let's get it.
God, I don't remember this kind of Uber service before.
Let me take you to your destination, sir. All right, we have arrived.
we have arrived.
Now, this thing's a little insane. I think in first gear we're doing like 60 miles an hour. This is a little ridiculous.
Oh my God.
But it's stupid. It's like this car, just to put it into perspective, when I'm doing like 70 or 80, around 80 on the highway, and I put it in 6th gear, we're at like 1200 RPM.
Oh my God. In 6th gear?
In 6th gear. So it's geared super high. And honestly, you could probably, just like how most people do Evergreen Speedway, how they drive it. Some guys do 2nd, some guys do 3rd. You can potentially do the whole track in 1st gear, or you'll be down low in 2nd.
That's insane.
This is a lot of car. Got like 1,000,000 foot-pounds of torque at like 2,000 RPM. Yeah, this thing's a little nutty. Yep. Yeah, that's not burble tune, boys and girls. That's compression.
Yeah, boys, where you at? You got 24 hours to respond.
This is 4th gear, and we're at like 2,200.
That's crazy.
This is 5th. We're at 1,600, and this is 6th. You're at 1,100 and 6th at 60 miles an hour. This car is ridiculous. Essentially, you got to get it up to like maybe 80 in 3rd, and then do like 80 miles an hour, and then like hit it, and then it'll spin out. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's terrifying. That's what that is.
No, there's a difference, right? Like people build cars to compete, to go fast, to whatever, for pleasure. It just seems like in America, this is like it goes along with the saying, like we live in excess in America, and so it kind of goes to our cars as well. Who needs 1,000 horsepower for like a street car, right? Like you really don't. Like leave the 6.2 liter, it makes like 400 to the tire, which is insane. It's already insane. Most people that buy like crazy cars, like I guess they're not even crazy, like Mustangs or Hellcats or whatever, like most of those people don't know how to drive them, and that's why they end up on an auction sheet being all parted out, or you know, they're on erepairables.com or whatever, fully totaled out. Because dude, this is insane. This is not fun, you know. This is terrifying, and I ain't trying to be terrified when I'm just trying to get to work, you know. I guess it's different strokes for different folks. It just sits so sick. This girl's gonna think we're looking at her. We're like, I'm just looking at the car.
We're not looking at you, man.
Oh shit, that's
the sound of the police.
Nothing to see, nothing to see.
nothing to see, nothing to see. You know, it's like with this car, it's I run like temp tags, so like whenever we go out and do something in it, usually you go to the DMV and buy yourself a 3-day permit, at least in Washington State. and then you can do whatever. You know, it's like 30 bucks. Technically, you don't need to have it registered. Yeah, this thing doesn't have plates on it, so yeah, we just roll on 10 tags whenever we want to go do stuff. Totally legal. I got insurance, we're good. Me, they don't really, they're okay. Like, it's a Corvette, you know. It's an affordable supercar. These things are actually pretty badass, because when the Z06 came out and they took it down to Nürburgring, I think it was like right around similar times to what like Ferraris and Lambos were putting down as far as like lap times. And if I'm not mistaken, the Vette was actually faster. And if you look at the suspension design, if you guys are curious, you should go online and take a look at the suspension design on this. It literally, it sounds a little ridiculous, but it has 4 shocks and a leaf spring, but the leaf spring goes left to right over the subframe in the front and in the back. It doesn't have a spring like a regular spring, it has a leaf spring, which this car now has a coilover or a spring over a coilover, like your traditional style like suspension nowadays, like McPherson strut. But yeah, from the factory, this thing came with a leaf spring, and it was beating Ferraris and Lambos times on Nürburgring, which is insane. But as far as like aesthetics, they look good, but maybe in the very specced out package, maybe like a ZL1 with all the little bits on it. But other than that, they're okay. They drift pretty well. A lot of guys drift them nowadays, and yeah, definitely a car that's become a lot more popular in the last maybe, I want to say 5 or so years. But yeah. Yo, roll race. 30 to 60. Let's go.
Smoke.
Was that fun? Was that fun? Yeah? Yeah, it was actually. We didn't die. You know, it was fun, but gotta get back to work. I do have a job and I got a business to run, so catch us in the next one, and then, I don't know, maybe if we get enough comments, no, let's do this. If we get enough likes, then maybe we'll take that to the track. I don't take it to the track because I'm terrified of it. But yeah, if we get enough likes, I'm gonna take that thing right there.
Set the number. What is it? 100 likes?
100 likes.
100 likes. Hey, you heard? No. You stay right here, man. You stay right here. Look, you heard it here first.
100 likes, and we'll get one brand new set of decent tires for it, and we'll take that thing to the track.
And mind you, that track day is this month. It's July. It's the end of this month. So we got some time to pull this off. All right. So until then, we'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe,
and peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, man, hey, I don't know if we should do that though. I don't know. Maybe you can delete that. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to blow this thing up. You know, it's like shit. I gotta sell it, so I don't know. Maybe we can get rid of that scene.